What's up? What's up? What's going on, everyone? So I actually missed my recording for yesterday because I'm just starting to get used to vlogging every day. So it took it's taking a little bit of time to adjust, but I just kind of wanted to give you an update. So yesterday, and this is actually pretty interesting, and I wish I had done it yesterday while it was fresh, but every Wednesday night I have a client that I'm coaching, and as I'm working with her, you know, I'm starting to see why it's so important. Our business success and just success in life really requires us to be clear on what we're trying to do and who we're trying to do it for, and why we're trying to do it. Like, all those things have to be super clear. Otherwise, things will happen and we'll get discouraged, and other things will look good, and like, maybe this is something I want to pursue, but at the end of the day, like, they're all a distraction from purpose. And so I'm talking to her yesterday, and she was like, I don't even know if I want to move forward with this business. I'm not sure if this is what God has called me to do. No, she didn't say that. Let me not go that far. But she was just saying, like, she doesn't really understand, like, how this is supposed to work, because this was the vision that God did give her. So I don't want to mess it up. But she was like, I just don't know how this is going to work. And she's feeling so overwhelmed and questioning whether or not she's making the right decisions and she's making the right moves. And I'm hearing her, and I hear the pain and the frustration, and I'm hearing the discouragement and all the stress and the heartache. I'm hearing all this in her Discord, and I'm asking her, I'm like, okay, but are you doing the things that are lending themselves a benefit and a blessing to your vision and your purpose? Like, if you're going to do things and they don't further you, they don't enhance what you're trying to accomplish, they don't propel you further in terms of where you're supposed to be heading and what you're supposed to be doing, then they're a distraction, and it doesn't matter how good it is. You know, an example is like with fitness, right? So if I wanted to become a marathon runner, I could really focus. I could do hill runs, I could do speed training, I could do long distance runs. But what if I said, oh, I want to take a Pilates class, or I want to start getting really, really serious with kickboxing, or oh, I want to take a jujitsu. I don't even know how to say that word right. I want to take a jujitsu class. Those are all in line with fitness, and they're all good things. There's nothing inherently wrong with those things, right? If you want to develop in that way. But I want to become a marathon runner. And so maybe we can make an exception for the Pilates, because maybe that's a nice something to do when you are having a rest day. So you want to work on flexibility and mobility. Like, maybe that makes sense. But if I want to get into UFC fighting, where I could get injured and your body is really at the mercy of whoever you're sparring with, that does not move me closer to what I'm trying to accomplish. And so all I'm saying is that we need to keep in mind what we're trying to accomplish, and aligning our actions, our thoughts, the things that we participate in, the content that we consume, the people that we surround ourselves with, like, they need to be furthering purpose. And if they're not furthering purpose, then they're a distraction. And it's hard to grasp that. It's hard to receive that, because that's never, like, nobody wants to hear that they're a distraction. Nobody wants to hear that the things that you prize and other dreams and goals and aspirations that you have are a distraction, but they are, and we have to be real about that. So that was really just a reminder yesterday going through with her. And so we had to have a real heart to heart and say, listen, like, you can't do all this. Like, you either need to stay committed or this is not going to work. And I extended myself, willing to support her even beyond the extent of our contracts, because I want to see her win. And it's part of my integrity is really giving the promise and making good on the promise that I made to her as a business coach. But also, I want to see you win, but we're losing time when you're not clear. And so I almost count those times as like non-existent, because we just can't move forward when you're all over the place. So that is definitely something that I learned yesterday. Today I had to completely rearrange plans. I had some things that I was trying to accomplish tonight, but I had to go kind of out of town last minute. So I am actually on my way home now. So I'm not going to get home until about 9 o'clock. And I do like to be in bed relatively early, because I kind of get up for work early-ish. I've been struggling recently. But yeah, I like to get up. I like to go to bed at a decent time so I can be well rested. So tonight is just a chill night. And then tomorrow, try to get a couple things, and I'm super excited to share some of the investments that I've made to just kind of level up some things that are happening here on YouTube. And yeah, so that will be tomorrow. So this is the vlog for 2 days. Today is the 29th, so this is vlog for April 28th and 29th. And then I will be back tomorrow with something new. But every single day we're working. Like, the vision and the goal has remained the same, to be completely self-employed. And so every day we're working. Like, even when I'm not working, you know what I will say before I go, I actually just had a call with my coach. So we're already planning out like my signature offer, my core offer, and how does that look, and what is the launch strategy for that. So like, even though I didn't do anything on the computer or any like actual implementation work, I'm still out here brainstorming, thinking, focusing, listening to training, because at the end of the day, like, this is a priority. And really getting to the place where I have the time freedom to do other things, because this is just a means to an end. And this is a means to an end, and I believe that God wants all of his children to be in a position of ownership and to embrace entrepreneurship, because that truly is a model of the economy of heaven. Because we're not going to have a boss. We're going to have God to be the one who we do all things for, and we render service to him. But we won't have a boss in the same way that we do now. Like, there really will be freedom and autonomy to live and to work and to grow. And so entrepreneurship on earth is really just a foretaste of the freedoms and liberties that we'll have in the earth made new. And so I'm excited to just get my foretaste of heaven now. And so I'm grinding, y'all. I'm grinding. Well, this is not, I hate using the front facing camera because it's going to look kind of crazy, but yeah, we're grinding. So I will see y'all tomorrow. The lights are starting to go out. It's almost sunset. So see you all tomorrow. Bye.